There's something you're starting to see more and more online right now. People are opening up, talking about their situations, sharing what they're going through, and it sounds kind of the same. Working every day, doing what they're supposed to do, and still they're not getting anywhere. Some people are even starting to say it feels like we're already in a recession. But what's really standing out is how different people are saying it. So I started paying attention and listening to what people are actually saying. And this is what I found.
How is everyone struggling at the same time right now? Like, I'm looking around and it's not just one group of people. It's people with degrees. It's people with jobs. It's people doing everything that they're supposed to be doing and still barely getting by.
So I'm being evicted from my apartment. Yeah, let's talk about it.
So I live in a part of Florida. I mean, Florida itself is disgusting, but I live in one of the worst parts of Florida. And there's nothing here. And for the past year, I have financially struggled to the point of mental insanity. I have been stealing my groceries. I have been basically stealing anything I can just so I can survive. I'm like a little squirrel. And the stress from the financial instability has made my bipolar symptoms come back up. Oh no. So now they want me to medication. I didn't need to take medication for 4 years, but now I need medication. So I'm getting in my car. I'm driving to my mom, and we're gonna live out of our cars. We're gonna camp. We're gonna save as much money as we can. We're gonna get vans. I'm done living in this system. I will forage for my own food if I have to. I'll kill an animal if I have to. I'm done being part of this rat race. This society is not normal. This isn't normal. Okay?
That right there, that's not rare anymore. That's someone trying and still stuck. You can hear it. That's frustration building up. That's not someone giving up. That's someone worn down.
Recession indicator I haven't seen anybody address is at the gym. It doesn't matter what time it is anymore. It's always busy. It's just busy. Nobody's supposed to be anywhere no more. Nobody has jobs. Nobody has jobs. So it's just we're all here. And the people who do have jobs, they're on their Teams call, but ignoring it. It's muted, camera off. So like they're here, but you're really at work.
I think we're past the point of the news and the government being able to gaslight Americans about the current state of our economy, which is like finally, because for the longest time, y'all were believing that, oh no, the economy's fine, babe. The economy has been not fine. Like, what they won't tell you is that we are pretty deep into depression territory. I mean, jobs are nowhere to be found. I mean, of course, like if you still want a job, like you can find a job, but it's going to be tough. There's just not as many jobs as there were, and jobs ain't paying shit. The price of gas is high as giraffe ass, and of course food has gotten into astronomical territory. Like, even when I go out, I'm like, damn, drinks are now like $20. If you want like an alcoholic beverage, salads are $20, spaghetti is $20, $30, burgers are $20, $30. Like, cheap food has now gotten like just out of hand. But also here in Austin, like, why are people robbing Macy's? Why are people robbing Round Rock outlets? Like, you know, they used to say, like, thieves don't rob empty houses. Well, now they do. What is going on? Like, you came out in the rain to rob a store at the Round Rock outlets, like that broke ass mall. And I mean, the gag is, even if you went to the Domain, like, and tried to rob Neiman Marcus is broke too. They ain't got no money. The Chanel store closed. So, like, y'all should be worried. Like, this is the time to stock up on food. Don't let them manipulate you into buying stocks and, you know, buying too much gold. Like, no, babe, you need to be stocking up on meat. You need to be stocking up on blickies, because people are gonna start robbing their neighbors for food. Stay woke.
At what point does this stop being temporary?
I am so livid right now. Hear me out. Health insurance in America is a joke.
Hey, what's up, America? I'm going to be real with you here because I see no future for people in America. After seeing the high cost of homes nationwide, the high cost of gas, the high cost of food, the high cost of rent, cars, rental cars, used cars, insurance, healthcare, taxes, and every other thing, how is anybody in this country supposed to prosper that's not already wealthy? Could someone tell me that? The pulling yourself up by your bootstraps argument is and over. It doesn't work now. You have average home prices of $512,000. Grocery prices are almost 100% more since 4 years ago. Same with rent, same with mortgages, same with used cars, same with new cars. Taxes are slightly lower, and I do mean slightly. Wages are slightly up, but no way in hell will that meet the requirements. I just saw a story about a nurse with a $75,000 salary a year and an 808 credit score denied for getting a home. Zero student loan debt too. So debtless, making 75 grand a year with an over 800 credit score, not good enough for a house. So what are we doing here? What's the end goal? Starvation? Death? What's going on here? No matter what you do, no matter how you spend the finances, the middle class and the poor have no upward mobility. There is no hope now. None. No hope. None. Zero. The next 2 or 3 generations are because you allowed so much greed. Younger generations will never have shit because of your greed. I've already broken my back trying to make ends meet working for the last 30 years. I already know I'm not going to get anything from the rich. I don't give a but the younger generations, if you keep stealing and being greedy, they're going to all be homeless. And then what do you have? Ruling over a bunch of homeless people? You.
And listen to this, but this next one hits different. This is where it starts to feel bigger. Now watch this.
I just saw a video of a girl being like, how are we going to do this, like, for the rest of our lives? And I just have to say, low-key, I feel like a lot of young people right now in the workforce, I see comments all the time that are like, I'm betting on the world to end. It's like, yeah, me too. Like, how up of a economy, of a society, of a country are we living in right now that your young people, your new to the workforce young people are basically like, we basically have like ideations because we don't want to do this forever. There's no reward for our work anymore. What's the reward? Like, oh, you get to go to sleep at night.
I have been getting a tattoo every year for my birthday since I turned 18. I turned 26 in a few weeks, and this is the first year I simply cannot afford to spare $300 for a tattoo.
And the thing is, it's not just one type of person saying this. It's people with jobs, people doing okay on paper. And they're all starting to say the same thing.
Everybody has their own personal recession indicator. And for me, it is my willingness to now do a return. Like now, I need every single coin to the point where my bathroom renovation has finished and the guys had a little leftover tile. I am now at Floor and Decor because I'm going to be returning these individual pieces of tile because they told me that I could. Everyone in the store is staring at me because they've got about 20 minutes until they close. So I got to be quick. I don't think I needed this much, honestly, but.
How do you keep going when it feels like this?
Can we normalize driving older vehicles? I have a 2010 Toyota Tundra that I absolutely love. Check engine lights on, but she's got 410,000 miles on her. And you know what? She gets me to and from, and she's paid for. I'd love a brand new vehicle, don't get me wrong, but this one works just fine. I don't want the payments. I don't want to have to pay for the insurance. I don't want that added expense in my life when everything else is so damn expensive.
Another recession indicator that I have seen in the past since 2010 forward when I got into real estate, this doesn't necessarily apply to real estate, it's how rude people become. People get desperate. They get a little desperate for money and they take their stresses out on you. I have been seeing just bad behaviors all over the board, not necessarily from other agents, but just in professional spaces. I just think seeing people kind of unwind I don't see people enjoying their hobbies as much. I don't see people talking about their hobbies as much. I don't see people really doing, like, all they do is just work, drive around, do side hustles, stay broke, stay miserable. And I think it's making a lot of people here in the United States very angry. And they're taking it out on each other.
The more you listen to people, the more it starts to sound the same. Different lives, different situations, same feeling. Like, no matter what you do, you just can't get ahead. And I'm curious though, does it feel familiar to you? Or do you think people are overreacting?